21 points. Here's Brandt working on Michaelis inside. They say she took an extra step. So on the spin move, one too many steps that time, and Mercer will go ahead and huddle back up on the Chamois timeout. Marty Gerloff trying to get his girls to get back in the game as Mercer holding a 5-point lead right now. Bolock so far with 9 points, Brandt with 10, but showing up for the other team, Mercer, 21 of the 30 points so far have been scored by Sierra Michaelis. The do-it-all player, who is a guard, by the way, playing at 5'11", has had an amazing game so far and has just about done it all for Mercer. So just about to get underway here. Haley Sample will inboy here to Michaelis. Michaelis passes up top. Here's Courtney Owens. That one no good from three-point range. Owens, the second option for Mercer, really hadn't had too many chances to touch the ball because Michaelis has been so dominant on her end. Paige Nolte again. And no good, tied up down there between Brandt and Michaelis. Ball still remains with Chamois. Ball tipped and stolen away. Stacey Donaldson comes up with the ball for the Cardinals. Michaelis working. Double team down in there, takes the shot anyway. That one not even close though. Good defense there from the Lady Pirates. Mamer calling a play. She's guarded by Donaldson. Paige Nolte, open shot. That one just can't go, a little too strong. Michaelis working through traffic here. Spin move, back up top. Michaelis left open, no good. So 2.5 minutes left. Chamois, fortunate that Michaelis has slowed down just a little bit in the last minute. And a foul call down low. They call this one on Michaelis. And Chamois here will inbound. Now that's Michaelis. That's her second foul on the night. That'll be something to keep very close attention to, as she is so integral for what the Cardinals do on offense. Bolock down inside. Here's Brandt. Brandt, that is her game. Is kissing it off the glass on the offensive end and working against a very good defender in Michaelis. Michaelis, pass deflected, but Sample comes up with it for the Cardinals. But that pass is out of bounds, and it will be Chamois basketball. So very good first half of basketball, as now we are under 2 minutes here from the Hearn Center in Columbia. Oh, nice move there from Mamert. Passes off to Brandt. Brandt works through the defense and scores again. Brandt with 14 now. The Stars are showing up in this game. Haley Sample, here's Owens. Back out to Sample. Sample shoots the three. That one does not go. So Mamer slowly brings it back up the floor. Mercer averaging 77 points on the year. Chamois only averaging just over 45. That one is good. That one was Paige Nolte. And Chamois now takes a 2-point lead, and we are under a minute left here in the first half. Down inside, here's Owens. That one won't go. Chamois trying to play for the last shot. We know that Michaelis can be very dangerous from extremely deep, as she made a shot from beyond half court to end the first quarter. Gilbert passes up top to Bolak. Marty Gerloff shouting orders from the Chamois bench. Just 3 seconds left. Shot on the way. It rattles home. And Chamois gets the last shot here, 34-30 over Mercer. And what a first half there, as we add 2 down to the wire buckets here to end both quarters. And we will be back with the second half right after this. More Show Me Showdown action coming up after halftime. And welcome back here to the Hearnes Center after an exciting first half, featured mainly by Sierra Michaelis with 21 points for Mercer. Chamois with a 4-point lead, led by Miranda Brandt and Alyssa Bolak. But here, Mercer will start out here the second half as they get things underway. Very good first half so far. Lots of excitement so far, and very close back and forth game thus far. Michaelis tries a defended 3 and still can't get that one to go. Since really the last 5 minutes of the second quarter, she has cooled off a little bit, and Chamois has taken advantage, and they have a chance here to extend their lead out for more than 4 points. Maimert tries, no good. Fought for the rebound down there. Jump ball, possession arrow will remain with Chamois. So that's another good hustle play forced there by Miranda Brandt. Brandt with 14 in the first half. Alyssa Bolak already matching her season average of 9 points a game. Bolak tries another 3. This one is well off the mark, however. Brandt tips it, but it's recovered by Courtney Owens, and Mercer will bring it back up the floor. Owens trying for 3. That one no good, too strong. Michaelis plucks it between 2 Chamois Lady Pirate defenders, but not able to get the return basket, and Chamois brings it back down the floor. Michaelis again with another steal. She does not have numbers, but will continue to drive it anyway, and a charge is called. And that is a big foul. That is Michaelis' 3rd. And let's look at that one more time. And that is really close. It looked like she just did get the feet set, however, and we return to the action. Maimert doing an excellent job thus far of controlling the pace of this game. Mercer definitely likes to get out and run a little bit more. And a high-scoring, high-flying attack for the Cardinals. And Chamois just the opposite, wants to slow it down and grind it out in a defensive-style game. 2 contrasting styles, and both are actually mixing quite well thus far. Michaelis looks to drive, kicks it back out. Here's Sample for 3. That one not able to go. Unable to get the wraparound on the rim. And now Maimert brings it back up the floor. Out of bounds. Possession will remain with the Lady Pirates. As I mentioned earlier, Chamois averaging only 46.6 points per game. They are well on their way there. And Mercer averaging well over 77 points per game. And there have been a few times that they have threatened to get up to the 100 mark at points this season. The shot no good there. Rebounded again. Chamois resets. Maimert thinks about it, instead drives. Pull-up jumper, no good. Brandt fighting for it, foul called. And they call that when they're on Cassidy Stark for Mercer. So Maynard will inbound here for the Lady Pirates. Here's Paige Nolte. Back around to Maynard. Brandt working inside. 3 defenders. It's good. Miranda Brandt, 16 points. Michaelis passes off to Owens. Michaelis again driving inside off the glass. That is pretty. Cuts the Chamois lead right back down the 4. Emily Gilbert with the ball. Working inside. Brandt, too strong. Nice rebound though, and that is Maynard. Maynard with her 6th point. Maynard, that's a big play there, a big offensive board. Answering right back is Michaelis, and watch out, she's heating back up. 25 on the night. Gilbert at her normal spot. Has not taken a shot yet tonight. Here's Brandt working baseline inside and the foul. Miranda Brandt will go to the line again. That is her 18th point. And Michaelis has 4 fouls, and that is why Chamois is cheering with a 6-point lead. Mercer in big-time trouble now with Michaelis with 4 fouls. And to add on to it, Brandt makes her free throw. And a timeout called by Dan Owens and the Mercer Cardinals. So Chamois with a 7-point lead. And all of a sudden, this game, the dynamic of this game has changed completely, as you would have to think that Sierra Michaelis will have to take a seat on the bench. Already scored 25 points with those 4 fouls, could potentially put her out of the game. So 4:09 left here in the 3rd quarter. One would have to think that Michaelis has to take a spot on the bench or not at play defense at all. And indeed, she does take a spot on the bench. So the eyes shift now from Mercer to Courtney Owens, who has averaged just under 18 points a game on the year, and she will most likely be the most primary scoring threat for Mercer. And let's see if she can get her game going. Only has scored 3 points thus far. Haley Sample bringing it up for the Cardinals. Courtney Owens working. And foul is called. They call that one there on Maynard. Chantel Robinson here will inbound for the Cardinals. Finds Stark inside. Cassidy Stark cannot make the shot. Rebounded from Paige Nolte. Brandt working inside. That one no good. Ball tipped back out. Maynard comes up with it. So fresh possession here for the Lady Pirates. Gilbert passes off. Bolock, here's Nolte. Brandt left unguarded. At the top of the key, Maynard driving inside. Back off to Brandt. Double teamed again. That's good. There is no stopping Miranda Brandt. Now over 20 points with 21. Haley Sample recovers. Chamois now holding a 9-point lead over the Mercer Cardinals. Mercer has not played too many close games this year. A lot of blowout victories in northern Missouri for the Cardinals. Whitney McKee comes into the ball game, replacing Cassidy Stark. So Mercer in a really tough spot. Best player on the bench with 4 fouls. And that is a turnover there. His last touch was off of Courtney Owens and the Cardinals. And to add on to Brandt's impressive performance thus far tonight, she has 0 fouls, with also a very good defensive performance, clogging up the lane. Bolak shooting. It's good! Alyssa Bolak into double figures with 12. Donaldson here with the ball for Mercer. Driving inside. Owens too strong off the glass. No good. Chamoy with a 12-point lead here with 2:16 left in the third quarter. Bolak will try it again. That one no good, just misses. Owens brings the ball back up the floor. Takes a long three. That one not good. McKee comes up with a big offensive rebound, though, for Mercer. They needed that. Sample for three. No good there. McKee again fighting for it on the floor. Instead, Chamoy coming up with it. And last touch will be off the Cardinals there before it went out of bounds. And now Sierra Michaelis back into the game. So Coach Dan Owens trusting his senior star to keep things under control. One would think on the defensive end, going to have to be a lot more limited with what her options are. Maymert working on Michaelis up top. That's good. Paige Nolte with her 8th point on the night. Chamoy leading now by 15. Michaelis. That one way too strong. Doesn't draw iron. Owens now putting on a little bit of a full court press. Michaelis also going in on the press as well. Here's Bolak at the top of the key. Maymert now with the ball. And here's Brandt. Chamoy once again trying to control possession as much as possible and give themselves a last shot opportunity. Michaelis, smart senior move. She just bats it out of bounds instead of possibly risking a foul and a collision there. 35.5 seconds left here in the third quarter. Chamoy leading this one by 15 over Mercer. In case you're just joining us, this game completely changed when Sierra Michaelis, with 4 fouls, had to take a seat on the bench. Chamoy took full advantage and has dominated this third quarter. Chamoy continues to take the air out of the ball. 10 seconds left now. Maymert works through a double team, drives the lane inside and is fouled. Maymert, the junior, 5'11" point guard, will head to the line. Courtney Owens with her 3rd foul, another thing to watch for Mercer. She's their 2nd leading scorer. Free throw is waved off. They say that there was a lane violation and that she stepped on the line, so Maymert's first one does not count. So 5.8 seconds left once this shot is taken. Maymert gets the 2nd one to go, however. And now Michaelis inbounds it. Courtney Owens driving it up the floor. She'll take it, the heave. And that one had about the right distance, but was well off the mark. Chamoy, after 3 quarters, 50 to Mercer's 34. We'll be back for the 4th quarter as we step aside. 4th quarter about to get underway, but real fast before it does, stop by Bommarito Ford Superstore at 270 in Lindbergh and get a chance to see what the new Ford Fusion is all about and talk to Tom Bommarito about his most recent trip to Richard Petty's home and garage to film the all-new Bommarito Ford Superstore commercials with the king of NASCAR himself, Bommarito Automotive Group, a big sponsor here of Misha Athletics. So things just getting underway here as Mercer will have possession to start out this fourth quarter. Mercer needs offense quick, and they've got the right player to do that. And Michaelis really, since the second quarter, has not been herself. Emily Gilbert here with the basketball, enters it inside to Brandt. Nice find from Brandt, can't finish. And that was Nolte there on that shot attempt. Ball poked away by Michaelis, still playing aggressive defense despite having 4 fouls. Brandt loses the handle, recovers, and Bolak now with the ball for Chamoy. Oh, nice work inside. That's Mamert coming up huge in this game. Mamert with her 9th point. Haley Sample. Michaelis from 3. That one's short. And recovered that time by who else? Mamert. But it's stolen away here from Owens. Owens on the layup. And there was a whistle. Courtney Owens finally gets a bucket. It has been a while. Mamert was whistled for the foul. That is her 3rd on the night. And timeout here from Dan Owens and Mercer. 16-point advantage here for Chamoy. Mercer desperately trying to get back into this one with 6:44 left in the game. So a complete scoring effort here from Chamoy, while Mercer's scorecard looks quite different. Obviously, Michaelis' 25 stick out, but only 5 for Courtney Owens, and only 3 for Haley Sample. Meanwhile, on the other